Hey guys, welcome back to The Binger. Between them, Marvel and DC have tons of characters that can kick some serious interdimensional butt. There are so many different superheroes with varying abilities that it can be difficult to figure out who is the most powerful, but that won't stop us from trying. Join us as we pit Marvel against DC to see who has the strongest heroes, ranked from weakest to strongest. We're throwing the hammer down on this one, if Thor will let us borrow it, that is. Number 1. HEIMDALL, Marvel. Movie fans might remember that Idris Elba played the part of the Asgardian god HEIMDALL in the Thor movies. The uber-strong powerhouse that isn't to be messed with. Brother of the warrior Sif, you could say that HEIMDALL has awesomeness running in his veins. He's tasked with guarding the Rainbow Bridge to the Bifrost, so you know that he must be packing some serious firepower if Odin trusts him to defend Asgard. HEIMDALL might not have the same strength as the likes of Odin and Thor, but he's not exactly your typical Asgardian either. It's said that he can hear sap running through the trees and see events occurring miles away, which certainly helps his game. Plus, HEIMDALL isn't a small guy. He stands about 7 feet tall and is 3 times heavier than us mere mortals. Now, certain magics can stop his superhuman senses though, and he was once unable to stop the Hulk from entering the Realm Eternal, hence his place on the list. Number 2. The Flash, DC. Flash by name and flashy by nature. 4 main people have taken up the lightning bolt over the course of the character's history. First, it was the college athlete Jay Garrick, followed by forensic scientist Barry Allen, his nephew Wally West, and finally Bart Allen, his grandson. While the Flash is the fastest man alive and can travel through time thanks to his speed, his powers are quite limited compared to others that we're going to discuss. During the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Flash pushed himself too far and started to convert into pure energy. As a metahuman, he can channel lightning. He's immune to telepathic manipulation and holds an enormous amount of information in the short-term memory, which can help him save precious lives. Number 3. Deadpool, Marvel. Deadpool is the brainchild of writers Fabian Nicieza and Rob Liefeld. He was the anti-hero we all wanted and needed, played perfectly on screen by Ryan Reynolds. The jibe-making spandex-wearing character is unique in more ways than one. Thanks to a strange experimental treatment, Deadpool has accelerated healing powers. His body is resistant to most drugs and toxins, and he's incredibly fast and agile. Most enemies he encounters don't stand a chance thanks to his martial arts training and ability to use multiple weapons. With that being said, his powers do have boundaries. Now, he can't die, which makes him a formidable foe, but his healing rate can be severely affected by factors like his mood and overall health. Number 4. Martian Manhunter, DC. Even the name sounds scary, doesn't it? Luckily, John Jones is one of the good guys, known affectionately as Martian Manhunter. The incredible character was conceived in 1955 and has done a whole lot since. The DC superhero is one of the founding members of the Justice League and boasts a lot of abilities. A humanoid alien hailing from Mars, Martian Manhunter has strength to rival that of Superman. Agility. He can shapeshift, fly, turn invisible, and is telepathic and telekinetic. Clark Kent, eat your heart out, buddy. Sometimes called the Swiss Army knife of superheroes, this extraterrestrial is not to be messed with. You never know when he might strike or what he'll look like. The only downside? Fire is his kryptonite. Number 5. Thor, Marvel. You know we couldn't leave out our guy Thor. Arguably one of Marvel's most popular characters, the Asgardian god of thunder knows how to throw it down with or without his hammer. Odin's son, Thor, is one of, if not the most powerful Asgardian of all time. Thor has done some impressive things throughout his extensive life, including lifting an Earth-sized Midgard serpent and supporting the weight of 20 planets. He also has the ability to enter a state called Warrior's Madness, or Berserker Gang. The only trouble is when he's in the clutches of this, he'll destroy anyone in his path, whether they're on his side or not. Among some of his powers, Thor can summon lightning, wreak havoc with his hammer, kick major butt in hand-to-hand combat, and fly. He can wipe the floor with most, but it is possible to defeat him, and he wouldn't be able to rival the likes of the Entity or the Living Tribunal. Number 6. Wonder Woman, DC. Also known as Diana Prince, Wonder Woman has come to the forefront of the DC universe in the last couple of years thanks to Gal Gadot's on-screen performance. The Amazonian princess comes from celestial stock, despite originally being said to have been made out of clay by her mother, Queen Hippolyta. We'll get to those magical weapons that help her fight the good fight, but Diana's powers go way beyond what she can do physically. She's exceedingly wise, and her upbringing by Amazonian warriors makes her an outstanding noble and strategic leader when it comes to battle. She's not easily matched when it comes to combat, thanks again to her warrior roots, not to mention her lasso of truth, bracelets of submission, and other godly armor which strike fear in her enemies' hearts for a good reason. Number 7. The Hulk, Marvel. Bruce Banner has both a disadvantage and an advantage with his powers. He can turn into the Hulk at will or totally against his will. He can be either a mindless killing machine or a formidable trump card in battle. The outcome is hard to predict. Both Banner and his green alter ego have their plus points. Banner is highly intelligent and able to use his expertise in biology, chemistry, and nuclear physics to his advantage, while the Hulk is able to dominate with brute force. The best part about him is that the angrier he gets, the more powerful he gets, so when he's attacked, he usually gains the upper hand. Hulk can also run across continents and is able to heal at lightning speed. His only weakness is that in his human state, he becomes considerably vulnerable. Number 8. The Spectre, DC. Spectre first appeared in 1940, making him one of the oldest DC characters. We're used to seeing cosmic entities use their powers for evil. Yeah, we're looking at you, Galactus. But Spectre is an entirely different being. He's basically a god. Not only is he able to bend time and space to his will, but he also has very few weaknesses. Spectre has to inhabit a human host in order to work his mojo, which can be both a blessing and a curse. Some magical devices can get the better of him, so he's not completely indestructible. The Spear of Destiny could put a stop to him, as could Eclipso when he's at full strength. Number 9. The Silver Surfer, Marvel. Jack Kirby's Silver Surfer was born Norrin Radd on the planet Zenla. The Surfer is possibly one of the most intriguing characters in the Marvel Universe thanks to his backstory. Radd was an astronomer who helped save his world from Galactus by offering to serve as his herald. Doomed to an eternity hunting out planets for his boss to eat, the Silver Surfer lost his humanity until the Fantastic Four helped him out. As a superhero that wields the power cosmic, Surfer has unbelievable strength and endurance, as well as the ability to travel through interstellar space. He also doesn't need to worry about eating, sleeping, or drinking, as he's perfectly fine without them. That's a huge bonus. Number 10. Captain Atom, DC. Captain Atom has access to some of the best powers out of all of the superheroes in either universe. Atom doesn't just have super senses. He has quantum senses. He has the ability to see into the future while simultaneously looking into the past, making him cooler than most. He can fly faster than the speed of sound, destroy enemies with the flick of his wrist, and is largely immune to magic. Known in the DC universe as Nathaniel Atom, he is also a skilled United States Air Force pilot, making him a natural choice for leading missions. Captain Atom's energy processing abilities are akin to a supercomputer, and he once wiped all life from Earth 51. Gotta be careful around this guy. Number 11. Phoenix, Marvel. The fiery force that is Phoenix isn't something you would want to make angry. Legend has it that the previous universe energy was saved by the Force, stopping it all from being damned forever. The Phoenix Force is essentially unadulterated life. No one is entirely sure what the extent of the Phoenix power is, but judging by what we've witnessed so far, it's epic. When it merged with Jean Grey as the White Phoenix of the Crown, It was able to manipulate the future of an entire universe. That's not child's play. What's more, if its host gets offed, it rebirths itself as the name suggests. Even the Beyonder was awed by its overwhelming power, and that's saying something. Number 12. ELAINE BELLOC, DC. ELAINE BELLOC's dad is Archangel Michael, so you could say that she was born good. Unlike some of the other superheroes, ELAINE wasn't aware of her powers at the start. At first, she was a normal human who could see ghosts. Eventually, she discovered her heritage and harnessed the ability to manifest her wings. The best thing about ELAINE is that no matter what happens to her or what form she takes, her powers will always be there. She's been known to accidentally create an entire cosmos and also replace the presence, becoming the most powerful entity in the universe. ELAINE is immune to mind control, basically immortal, and holds the knowledge of everything there ever was. In terms of pure power, it's practically impossible to beat this teen angel. Number 13. One above all, Marvel. With a name like that, it's not hard to see how this character reigns supreme over this list. In simple terms, this entity is responsible for creating everything there ever was. A lot of One Above All's powers are similar to ELAINE BELLOC's, with the added bonus of being able to control cosmic energy at will. The character is revered and often mentioned by other Marvel characters, including Thor, Eternity, and Susan Storm, who talk about it with great respect. When it comes to powers, One Above All transcends anything that anyone else could do. There's just no touching it. Few have gone up against the being, simply because there's no way that they could defeat it. How can you overcome something that is literally everything? So, what do you think? Have we meddled with the natural order of things? Is our list a little too controversial? Let us know how you would rank them in the comments section down below. You know we love to hear from you guys. Before you go, be sure to hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up to placate our fragile egos. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.